In February 2025, Kendrick Lamar would experience not only a historic week, but possibly the greatest ever experienced by any hip-hop artist.
There's few years that I've seen any artist on this much of a run.
Grabbing numerous Grammys, detailing his story while others tried to carve theirs. Not free from slander.
We understand that.
And one of the victims responded on her story.
Posturing.
I'm just chilling.
And a determination from some to stop greatness.
That is a sideshow compared to what Kendrick did on Sunday at the Grammys and what Kendrick is going to do this Sunday at the Super Bowl.
I'm just chilling.
Still coming up short of stopping maybe the greatest story ever told in hip-hop history. This week began with legendary connotations, as a night of record-breaking moments would only dictate what was to come.
And the winner is...
Maybe the universe was sending a message.
Alligator Bites, never here by Doji!
That this night will belong to TDE. Kendrick's former label mate would beat out her male counterparts to bring home Rap Album of the Year.
3 women have won.
This is a light that had to shine through darkness placed over the event, where a text that appeared rather calculated would pop up just hours before the ceremony's red carpet. Kendrick's former label, TDE, would be accused of unruly acts by a group of Jane Does.
TDE did get a lawsuit over the weekend from 2 women.
That's a weird case.
It definitely is, accusing members of their staff of sexual harassment, sexual assault, amongst other things.
As you will see later, legal actions will be a common theme, trying to dishelve a movement built with way too much momentum for a gavel to stop. But first, the world would watch as not only would Beyonce rack up awards in categories taking it back to its roots.
The Grammy goes to Boy Carter, Beyonce.
But even this would be outshined as victory held back for so long from the pop star would finally hit its mark.
And the Grammy goes to Beyonce.
Wow, I really was not expecting this.
A night filled with familiar faces, this time playing reverse roles.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
This would just play a part in the night fluttered with a resounding message of culture, as Eminem predictions of Kendrick sweeping the award ceremony would hold true.
Are you excited about the Grammy nominations? Like, how you feeling about that, man? All these years later.
I mean, it's very stiff competition. Kendrick is gonna sweep that shit.
Ooh. And I thought I was being fair when I was doing the predictions. I ain't even predicting him pretty much getting a sweep.
Somebody get the broom out. Get that broom out.
Kendrick, winning 3 awards before even entering the building, would go on to capture not 1, not 2, but 5 Grammys, making him second on the list among rappers with the most Grammys to his name. An achievement he would make clear where the empowerment came from.
First and foremost, all praise to the Most High.
Before we get too far in this video, please do me one small favor. Apply pressure to that subscribe button. From the spiritual realm all the way toward the mortal grounds where his mentors too would celebrate.
Good. Dre, what's up?
One being Dr. Dre, who earlier in the week was clear where his loyalty was placed.
Yeah, I love that record. I'm gonna say this on camera, and I don't want to get negative. You know, my whole shit is about being positive and moving forward and all that shit. But the fact that I heard Drake say something negative about Kendrick's wife and his kids, that made me say, adios.
All a part of a night so forthtelling, even the enemies would stand down and watch.
I thought you were trying way too hard to be profound, and you just lost the story.
I want to say definitely 100% congratulations to Kendrick Lamar for winning all the Grammys for Not Like Us. I think, and I hope, this is going to be the start of healing for rap fans.
The biggest one would even send a message attached with many subliminals, showing they were left almost dead from this encounter, speaking from the land down under. Though far away from the Americas, it would seem not far enough from wrath. Even those affiliated with Drake were not safe from this night of celebration. On top of it all, Kendrick himself would send a message even down to the clothes he chose to wear for this memorable occasion.
When Kendrick Lamar accepted his award for Not Like Us wearing this, if you notice, he was wearing denim on denim. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that is called a Canadian tuxedo. I can guarantee you that almost every single person in Canada knows exactly what a Canadian tuxedo is.
With legendary faces all celebrating this victory, not only for Kendrick, but for hip hop.
It felt like Universal was saying a big fuck you to Drake. It felt like his peers was saying you to Drake. And it felt like Kendrick was which obviously always is, say fuck you to Drake. You get what I'm saying?
Drake himself, years before, would speak on what's really important.
I'm up here to just talk to all the kids that are watching this, that are aspiring to do music, all my peers that make music from their heart, that do things pure and tell the truth. I want to let you know we play in an opinion-based sport, not a factual-based sport. So it's not the NBA where at the end of the year you're holding a trophy because you made the right decisions or won the games. You've already won. If you have people who are singing your songs word for word, if you're a hero in your hometown.
With the world waiting and watching on one of the most anticipated performances ever, there would be one determined to seclude some of this attention for himself.
There you have it. Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar.
Unless you're a psycho genius like me.
Unless you're a psycho genius like Ye. Who's your...
Before the event, during the event,
I want this to get old. Me loving Hitler is old news.
And after.
I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I seen the tweets, my nigga. I seen the tweets, bro. I seen the tweets. I don't know what's going on, bro. I think it's GG's.
Using every tool from nakedness to vitriol at his disposal.
But we do realize Kanye has been acting out all week because he's envious of Kendrick's moment, right? So he's been doing all these antics for attention all week because he's trying to get people to do exactly what they are doing now, and that's talking about him. But Kanye, that is a sideshow compared to what Kendrick did on Sunday at the Grammys and what Kendrick is going to do this Sunday at the Super Bowl.
He would not be alone in this battle for relevancy this week, as a New Orleans icon expected to be in attendance would let everyone know his presence would not be afforded as the world watched this year's Super Bowl.
Y'all know I'm not gonna be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill. Shout out to New Orleans. I've been working on something very special. I got something exciting coming for you Thursday.
This same icon months earlier would let everyone know that he felt robbed, that his name would not be in lights for this epic night to come.
Like I let all of y'all down for not getting that opportunity. It broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me.
Kendrick, the humble artist he is, would step outside to answer questions we had about a night we all want to remember.
Did you ever think we'd be at the Super Bowl with this?
I wasn't thinking about no Super Bowl.
You never thought about the Super Bowl?
I wasn't thinking about no Super Bowl for sure. We was thinking about the best verse and how we gonna split this $5 at Church's Chicken or something like that. It wasn't no Super Bowl. Going to the studio and getting a meal.
And what pushed him to a place to write maybe the greatest diss track ever known to man.
But I love when artists grit their teeth. Like I still watch battle raps. I still watch Smack URL from Myrtle Mook to Lux to Tay-Rock, you know, my bro Daylight.
Leading up to this moment, people from Kendrick Duckworth's past would come out to proclaim a proudness of being able to witness this uprising.
Hey, Kendrick Duckworth is a rapper? Quiet Kendrick?
Mr. Inge remembers the now 37-year-old phenomenon as a shy boy who stuttered. Still, even as a 7th grader at Vanguard Learning Center, it was clear Kendrick was a gifted storyteller.
The passion that which he was writing with, it was there.
With wins come more wars to fight, as a force would arrive attempting to derail something that couldn't be derailed.
This past summer's rap battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and now it's at the center of a legal dispute.
Suing his own music label, Universal Music, over the label's promotion of a Kendrick Lamar track, which he says includes false, defamatory, and dangerous accusations.
UMG would have to fight weeks leading up to this anticipated gathering, as Drake would file lawsuit after lawsuit, which would come translated as doing whatever he could to stop one song from being displayed on the world's biggest stage.
And I think whatever happens at the Super Bowl could say what is going to happen next in this battle.
This led us all to asking, will Kendrick perform this one song that not only shook the world, but one of the biggest streaming artists' life to the core? Mr. Morale would send out a message that we would get what we requested, but also some surprises. What would these surprises be? As someone wanted there to be no secrets, as somehow Kendrick's setlist would be leaked online.
There was like recorded audio of like a rehearsal of the Super Bowl. I didn't see it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it went up and
I want to tell all of the
down.
people that believe that.
Many would try to guess the surprise. A popular one would be the person who had a front row seat to this extravagant week of hip hop history. Some even predicted weeks prior that the NFL would rig this, so Taylor Swift would be a part of the celebration.
The biggest hose job I've ever fucking seen. First of all, this 3rd and 3 play. This spot is disgusting. Knees not down. That's a first down. So that spot off.
I felt like I just received so to speak, a swift kick in the stomach. A swift kick in the stomach. This is the Taylor Swift effect. She is a one-woman ratings juggernaut. Protect her. Prop her up. Award her boyfriend's team with phantom penalties. Get them to New Orleans. The NFL needs the Swifties. Protect them. Prop them up. Make sure the Chiefs advance.
With all these questions being asked, it finally came down to the moment they would all be answered. The tension would not be lackluster, as by halftime the game would dictate a night of unpredictable portions. Before Kendrick's time would come, one would make light of such sensitive moments.
We're all a little sensitive.
Also, a one last time attempt for just a crevice of attention.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to Yeezy.com.
But once that GNX popped up, the stage would be set. Days before, Kendrick would reveal to all what his Super Bowl performance would be.
What should people expect to see and understand about Sunday's performance?
Storytelling. I think I've always been very open about storytelling through all my catalog and my history of music.
And this story will be told by Uncle Sam, played by none other than Samuel Jackson.
It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the great American game.
As Kendrick would make the atmosphere as loud as possible while remaining humble.
Be humble. Sit down.
The world could do nothing but sit back and watch.
Oh, they jumped out the car. Go ahead, K-Dot. Go ahead, Dot. Go ahead, Dot.
Hours before kickoff, voices would make one last plea to cut Drake some slack.
We never saw back-to-back on a big stage.
Yeah.
We never saw Drake go anywhere and perform back-to-back on a big stage.
That's not true.
I don't think he should do it. I'm consistent. Before the lawsuit, I said he should do the horns and the hook. I just wouldn't be up there mentioning all them other people during my time like that.
Kenny would allude to possibly succumbing to these voices because of lawsuits.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the sue. What song? Yeah, that song.
Would this be the surprise spoken about ever so lightly? Not to be selfish, sure enough, Kenny brought others with him. Halfway into performance, Taylor Swift was nowhere to be seen. Not needed, as Kendrick would take it where it needed to go.
Say, Drake, I hit you like I'm drunk.
Instead of Taylor, there was another special guest in mind. One with more of a connection to this story, Serena Williams.
Sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie.
Putting a cap on a performance to remember, a night to remember. One that will belong not only to Kendrick, but the Philadelphia Eagles as well, as not only would one NFL streak come to an end, but an era of hip-hop lasting almost over a decade coming to a dramatic stop. to make room for a new beginning.
Y'all, he did it. Kendrick did it.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Kendrick is a certified real one. But what's crazy that got me is he has Serena Williams out there crib walking and not like us.
Drake is about to sue the NFL.
Rate the halftime show on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, it was a 10.
All marked by the greatest week ever for a hip-hop artist. If you enjoyed this documentary, I'm sure you'll like my other short-form and long-form documentaries you can find here. Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxie Approved, right? With that water. I'll see you here next time on Moxie Approved.